Welcome gamers, it's Trocron here, and today I'm going to show you how to make magic work. The basics of how to make magic work in your little games on Studio. Basically, I'm going to show you the basics of scripting. Okay guys, so, whoops. Anyways, so, yes, let's get started, gamers. So, you know, of course you're building your game and you're making it all pretty looking and stuff, which that's very important. It's very important to have a game built, because without a map or something, you can't, all this scripting is mostly done for nothing. So anyways, this tutorial is going to show you how to, mind blank. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So anyways, this will show you how to put your building creations to magic. So, or just get them to work, you know. So let's get started. So go ahead and create a new place. Keep the base plate, everything. Create a new script. Have the Explorer properties open. And also the output, which you go to this view tab here and click output right here. This is extremely important. I cannot begin to tell you how important this output right here is in scripting. It is the most helpful thing. It will be your best friend in scripting. So anyways, some of you might think, oh, this scripting, it's so scary and so hard, and I just don't know how to do it. Well, no, it's not that hard. So anyways, let's start. You'll see hello world right here. We'll get to that later, or what that command does. For now, just delete it by pressing backspace or going up to the beginning of it, like so, and holding down delete, or control backspace will delete a whole word at a time. So, let's get started with basic math. Something very easy to introduce you to something I like to call a variable, and so does everyone else. So what a variable is in pretty much every programming language, including Roblox Lua, which is what scripting language is something that stores information. For example, it could store a number, or it could store a math equation, or store a word, or anything, pretty much anything. It's used to storage something. So, for example, how you create one, you just type in any word you want. It has to be one word though. Hello. Actually, let's just do, yeah, hello, right there. Space equals space, and we're gonna start with a number, so just type in any number you want. 7556. That works for me. Good. It's fine and dandy. And this is telling the computer, once the computer reads over that, to create a variable which will store this number in it. So basically, now I can take this command called the print command. You type in print and then hello, like that. Shoot, what did I do wrong? Oh no! Okay, so what you do to print a variable is put it in parentheses like that. And then what you want to do is test your place and watch the output. There we go. So run, and you will see a number has popped up. That is correct. So basically, as you can see, the computer is storing this number and basically giving it a name. This number has the name hello. So anytime this is mentioned in your script, the computer will automatically go back up and look, oh, what is this again? Oh, it's 7556. It replaces hello in the script with that number. So instead of printing the word hello, the computer, once it sees print hello, oh, what is hello again? Look back, it's 7556, bam, and it prints 7556. So now, what if we don't want a number? We want, say, a math equation. Let's do 7, and then you do the plus sign right there. 7 plus 8. Like so. Space in between the numbers. Bam. Whoa, it's 15. Wow. Yeah. So anyways, it's 15, that's right. Yes, this can do math, so it can be your calculator for math homework. You can do 7 divided by 3, 5, no, I don't think that's right. 9, space, divided by, use the slash button for that. Bam, 9 divided by 8, 1.125, that's great. That's how you can multiply things by using the button above 8. See the 8 key on your keyboard, the thing above it, so you press shift plus 8, you get the asterisk, and bam, you can multiply things. And finally, the subtraction button to subtract things. This is not exactly helpful with just numbers. It's more of, I'll show you in just a second what it's more useful for. You take one variable and do a math equation with another one. So like hello 1 plus hello 2, something like that. So you could easily change the math equation as you go. But finally, let's get to something called a string. So a string is basically, it's nothing hard, it's a set of words. So for example, let's type in the sentence, you put it in quotation marks to call it a string. Hello world, world, like that. Let's make it look professional. And bam, you get hello world, boom, and that is a string. That is pretty useful, for example, renaming things and all sorts of stuff like that. What did I just do? Hello 1 minus hello 2. I'm gonna show you really quick how these variables can be pretty useful. So hello 1 equals 5, and then hello 2 equals 3. So as you can see, what the computer is doing here, it's reading this. Okay, hello 1 is the number 5. So replace anywhere you see hello 1 at with 5, and replace anywhere you see hello 2 at with 3, and then you take those two, subtract them, the answer of that equals hello, and you print that, and we should get 2. See, that's basically how variables work. So next thing, let's get on with the fun stuff, actually changing things. I will see you in just a moment. Okie dokie, so we are back, and I'm excited. So let's get started with this, and let's start by, we're going to change the color of this base plate. Actually, we're just gonna change the name for now. So what you want to do is you want to first specify what you're changing. So how you do that in Roblox code, you always start anything that's in this Explorer right here. You always want to specify that as game, lowercase game. Then, so now it's like, okay, the computer's like, okay, something that's in the game. So basically something. Then, workspace, since this base plate is under the category of workspace. So now the computer's like, okay, this is something in the game, so something, and then it's something under workspace. Now we specify the name, base plate. Now something pretty cool you can do, if you start typing the name, this will pop up right here saying, oh, are you wanting to do base plate? You can press enter, bam, it's automatically typed in. It will save you a bunch of time. Now that we've specified what we're changing, we want to name the property. A property is basically anything in here. All these colors, material, reflectance, transparency, name, all of that. What we want to change is the name. So we specify it how it's written right here as name. We type in name, capital, bam. And then since this name is a string variable, yes, this can be a variable itself as specifying something. This is a variable, this name right here. It's a string variable. So basically do what you do with string variables. You type in a string, so quotation marks, whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it lel. But anyways, bam, another outside quotation mark, boom. Let's test it, be sure it works. And this should be called lel. Yes, it is lel right now. So that is how you change properties. Let's go ahead and change another property. So game.workspace.baseplate. What are we wanting to change now? Let's change the brick color. This is a harder thing to do because there's special things you need to do for this. You want to type in the name of the property, brick color, equals. Now, for brick colors and any colors in Roblox, you specify them always before you type in the name brick color dot new, like that, and then parentheses like that after dot new, and then a string variable of the name. So as you can see, it's dark stone gray. Let's change it to really red. So just hover over, you can see what it's named. So we're gonna change it to really red. So you want to type it exactly how it reads when you hover over it. As you can see, really red has a lowercase second r. You are going to want that because computers are very, very picky. So yes. By the way, this is called a brick color value. Always brick color values will have this brick color dot new. That's for any color GUIs. As long as you see a color like thing like this, you will always have a brick color dot new value. So let's change that. Okay, so I see what I did there. See, this output tells me a lot. It says base plate is not a valid member of workspace. What this is meaning is that the computer cannot find something named base plate. The reason why is because the computer goes over this line of code first, and it's like, oh, you want to rename the base plate to lel. And then it looks at this game, okay, dot workspace, okay, dot baseplate. What? There's nothing called baseplate because this was the baseplate was named to lel, renamed to lel. So we want to change that. Not lely. We want to rename it to lel dot brick color. This should work. There we go. That is how you do it. That is how you change a color value. Next, we're going to want to change the position. Lel dot brick color equals, you know what, let's no, we're not wanting to change the color. Dot position equals, so this is something else that you will need to do. We're going to change where this is located in space. So as you can see at the start here, your camera is above the base plate. We're going to change that to where it's below the base plate. So we're going to want to do C frame like this dot new. And then you do an X, Y, Z value, which since the base plate is normally at -10Y, by the way, go ahead and go to view display axis. Right here you can see Y goes up. So this is below the flat plane of 0. So we're going to want to change this to 0, something above the flat plane, so 50, 0, like that. That is a position variable, or a position value. Next, run. Something's not right. Vector 3 expected. Okay. So we need to change this to a vector 3 value, which that you type it in like that. And bam, there we go. Okay, vector 3. Forget C-frame. Vector 3 is how you do it. So, what other properties am I missing? Size, you do the same exact thing. Just literally the same thing you do. Game.workspace.lel. Although now you type in size equals, I think this is C-frame. Dot new, wow. Dot new 0 1 0, like that. I think that's how it works. No, I'm a fail. I'm a failure, everyone. You still do vector 3. Not vector 2, vector 3. There we go. As you can see now, it's a little tiny baby part, and it's so... Where did the baby part go? Oh, there it is. Okay. See? Right there. Alright, so that is how you change properties. All sorts of things have lots of different properties. Feel free to change them. Material, you would do game.workspace.name of the part you want to change, .material equals, and I think it's a string value, smooth plastic. I think that's it. Smooth plastic, yep. And then I think it changes it. Yep, okay, yeah. Material is a value like that, a string variable. So finally, the final thing in this video I want to get to is functions. Whoa! And finally, at the end of this video, you are going to be able to create a disco ball. Yes! Okay, so let's get started. Let's delete this script. And go ahead and create a sphere part and just leave it there. Name it, actually rename the part by going into workspace and renaming it disco ball. No spaces, just caps like that. Spaces make things really annoying in scripting. Right click on it, go to object, insert object, and script. Delete print hello world, and let's get started with the script. Okay. So a function is basically once the computer, let me just start. You go to function and you give it a name. We're just going to call it disco. And bam, that is basically how you create a function. So basically what a function does brain fart. Anyways, what a function does, while true, do. Actually, wait, I'll get to that in just a second. A function is something when the computer reads over, it says, it reads function disco. Oh, so there's stuff inside here I need to read. It's basically a variable that gives a bunch of commands to do. Like, you could have a function that could, like, game.workspace.baseplate.name equals boo. And then game.workspace.baseplate.color, no, position equals vector 3.new 0 5 sure. And what the computer would do, it would read these commands, and every time you would see what you need to do. The computer will not do these commands once it reads over this. What you need to do is call the function. And basically all you do to call the function is type it in, bam, put parentheses at the end, and when the computer reads over this, it says, oh, this is a function. Let me go back to the commands and perform them. So that way you can have a whole long list of commands put in. It makes your code a lot neater and more organized and can be very convenient. It will just read over this line and do all of this inside here. I'll show you really quick just to prove that I'm not lying to you. Bam, this is named Boo, but the other thing is not working because I did this has to be renamed Boo. Right there. Bam. Oh, it's gone. Bye. Okay. Anyways, so that's what a function does. But what we're going to want to do in this function is have a while true do loop. What a loop is repeating. We're going to go more in depth over loops later. We're just going to do the simplest one right now, the while true do. So you type in while true do and press enter. Bam. Leave it. It's perfectly fine how it is. What the while true do loop does is basically, while this is true, do this. That means infinitely do this. Do not stop doing whatever's inside this, whatever's between this do and this end right here. Just do it infinitely. So what we're going to want to do for a disco ball is to change its color repeatedly. We're going to do this really quickly. So we do game.workspace.discoball this time .brick color. We're gonna go up to here so we can see all the brick colors. Equals brick color dot new, and then we're gonna change it to really red, and then press enter. And then actually highlight, drag, left click and drag over this command. Control plus C, or you can right click, copy, go down, press enter at the end of this line, bam. Do that 5 times. Now change this second really red to new yeller. I think that's how it's pronounced. Nope, that's not how it's pronounced. New yeller like that. Change the next one to really blue, as it is right here. Okay, yep. Change the next really red to lime green. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yep, okay. And then change the final one to really black. And I think that, yep, okay. So then, please do not do play. Do not be hasty and press play. This will crash your game. Because what this is gonna do, the computer is gonna read, oh, do disco. Oh, what is this? Okay, infinitely do this. Oh, I'll change it to red, yellow to red, blue, blah, 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 blah. Because there's no wait. It'll just do this and instantly go to the next one. Instantly. Basically, what you want in between each of these lines is a wait command. So all you do is wait. We're gonna actually make this go really fast, so change that to 0.5. You can do 0.5. I like to add a 0 because it's more neat. It's neater. So that's all you do. That will tell the computer to wait however long the number is in the parentheses. So, oh, let's change the color to red. Okay, now let me wait. Waiting. Okay, now, you know, see what I mean? So we want to put a wait in between all of these things, the lines, even at the end, because this will loop back. Basically, once it has finished doing all of this, it will go back up to the top and perform the commands again. So it'll go blah 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 blah. Oh, I'm at the end of this command. This is a while true do loop. Go back up to the top, do it again. So basically, let me show you what this does. Wow, it's a disco ball. You can make this even faster if you want. I will show you how really fast it is. Change it to 0.01 if you want very fast speeds. Nope. 0, 1. And then we got bam, ba bam, ba bam, ba bam, ba bam, ba bam. Yeah, that's a disco ball for you. But that's gonna get me. Sorry, I'm choking to death again. But anyways, so that is all for this basic scripting episode. Please do go ahead and experiment around with more scripting, because there's probably some stuff that's pretty basic that I forgot to tell you. And experiment. Just feel free to learn more. New videos will be coming out. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smack that like button and smack that subscribe button. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. And feel free to ask questions in the comments. I will always love to answer them, as I have been doing with the last one. And it seems you guys have been enjoying this, because this is my previous Roblox tutorial video is the most popular video that I've ever uploaded. So yeah, that's good news. But yes, leave a like for the disco ball. And feel free to create any creation you want with or improve upon this. So anyways, see you guys later. Bye.